You guys know what this video is about, right? It's Lewis Hamilton's move to Ferrari. Cue the music.
Yeah.
I know, very heavy topic to talk about on your first episode, but hey, it's always about something, right? So today I want to talk about this. Before we begin, just a quick recap on the 2024 season. So Max wins the championship. McLaren win constructors after 2 decades, so fantastic. Ferrari kind of run out of alphabets for strategy calls, but I think they kind of made it up towards the end of the season, which is good for them. It means 2025 would be a good season. Overall, the gap between all the cars were closer. So again, that's good for motorsport in general. Well, Daniel Ricciardo never had it. And I don't know what went wrong over there. Lance Stroll will never have it, no matter how much money his dad pumps into the team. Williams had their own version of Crashgate. It's funny how much money they lost for a team that basically has nothing at this point of time. 5 rookies for the 2025 season. Shocking, right? It's been so many years since that's ever happened. And high profile rookies, all of them, except for Jack Doohan, who seems to be, or rather will be replaced by Frank Colapinto soon. Tsunoda, how unfortunate, how unlucky, right? I think he's going to be a joke for AlphaTauri / Red Bull. I think not that he deserves a Red Bull seat, but I don't think he was given a fair chance as well. So that's something, it depends on how his 2025 season is going to be as well. But so many great things that have happened in 2024. It's been exciting. Shocking to see Red Bull decline post Newey moving to Aston Martin. Talking about the one person creating an impact, it's got to be Hamilton's move to Ferrari. No one expected it. And I think that's the beauty of things. It was a rumor for years, so let's not get that wrong. But still, it created such a big impact for 2024, even before the season started. Everyone's excited. The Tifosi are excited. Hamilton fans are excited to see him don the red suit. Even funnily, Andrea Sella, the team principal at McLaren, also is excited. And he was with Ferrari for so many years, so he does understand the magnitude of Hamilton joining the team. And it does make a lot of sense, right? But my biggest issue with all of this is the media circus, actually. It's how the media has projected him that he's going to win his 8th title in the first year. And that's funny. Not that he can't do it, but the expectation that they're setting for him. Now, I think everyone's aware that recently he had a crash in his testing at Barcelona. Now, a lot of social media websites dedicated to motorsports, and I don't want to name names, but how they kind of brought in the superstition element into it. And what I mean by that is they had gone through his past and seen that he had a crash in his testing when he was at McLaren the first year, and he goes on to win the championship. He had the same issue with Mercedes in 2013. He had a crash in testing. He won the championship then. But trying to do the relation that, yes, he's crashed, it's a good omen, and he's going to win the championship with Ferrari this year, really doesn't make any sense. I think everyone is aware that Formula One for the last decade or so is a data-driven sport. But it's still funny how these F1 pundits, YouTubers or podcasters still believe that superstition is the one that's going to let Hamilton win the championship. I mean, just from a data point of view, let's quickly look at the last 3 years where Russell has been his teammate at Mercedes. Russell's outqualified him in qualifying and also in races as well. Now he's moving to Ferrari, where he's potentially going to be with one of the best qualifiers on the grid in Charles Leclerc. Do you really think that Charles is going to just let him win just because he's a 7-time world champion? No. And what I fail to understand rather is how the media has not picked up on these aspects. How they're blindly just jumping in it and setting that level of expectation for themselves and for him. And my biggest concern, again, just to address the matter, is that you set your expectations so high, and if it's not met even during the first race or second race or third, it's just going to be a media backlash at the end. And let's be honest, the British and the Italian media can be terribly brutal when it comes to Formula One. So all I hope is that they actually give him a chance to breathe. He's a 7-time world champion. He should get things quickly. But everything's different. It's a new team. It's a new environment. It's a new engine. He's always been with Mercedes. So just give him the time and space and stop setting such expectations for him. Same goes with all the new drivers in the grid as well. And it's a brutal sport, Formula One. One day you're the hero, and the next thing if you turn into a Daniel Ricciardo, unfortunately. And I don't want that for Hamilton. He's such a big ambassador to the sport, and losing him to the imagination that you create in your head could be very costly for everyone. My point being, I think we should be realistic. We should just wish him the best and make sure that this turns out to be another great partnership as well for both of them. I mean, a decorated 7-time champion and the most decorated Formula One team. It's really something to look forward for 2025. And just talking from Ferrari's standpoint, I think they've already got their return on investment if you think about it. With that one picture of him with all the sponsors and the millions that they've generated, the hype is real. Everyone's excited for this. So again, that's the video, guys. I know it's not a lot, but I'm pretty sure I've cut so many corners here and there. My data might not be perfect as well, but my main objective in this was to address expectation. So thanks, guys. Thank you for watching, and hit like and subscribe.